Hey everybody, welcome to a high weight, low rep style workout for flat bench Bowflexes like this. And in today's video, we're gonna do 20 sets of work where each set is 8 reps long, and we're gonna be working out our chest, our triceps, and our shoulders. So when you're doing low rep or our high weight style workout, you need to be able to do a lot of resistance. And for me, I've had to upgrade my Bowflex, and as you can see here, I have these elastic bands that I'm using for additional resistance, and you can learn more about that right up here. But if you don't need more resistance, if the out-of-the-box Bowflex is all you need, that's great. You can join me for this and not worry about that. But if you need more resistance, like a lot of people do, check out that video as a cheap way to upgrade your Bowflex. So with that out of the way, we're going to be doing a 3-minute warm-up here in just a moment. Okay, let's start things off with speed bags. So for this, you're going to just spin your hands in front of you, and maybe this is the traveling symbol in basketball, or maybe you're Disco Stew here, or I like to think of it as my boxer on the speed bag going boom, 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 hitting the little punching bag here, getting it going. And we're just trying to get our heart rate up and loosening up our upper body, you know, our shoulders and our chest and our back. We're just doing this for a minute here. Now, I used to have a speed bag in my garage way back in the day, and those things are a lot of fun. They're really hard though to get into that rhythm. You see some of those professionals where they go brrr. Not so easy. It feels really good though when you actually get the rhythm in. But all right, so next we're gonna do some half circles with our neck. So what we're gonna do is start with your head on one side, and then you're gonna rotate it 90 degrees or 180 degrees, just back and forth, kind of a half moon here, or like sun up, sun down, I guess. And you know, you could even throw in a full circle a couple times if you want as well. Maybe go the other direction. We're just trying to loosen up that neck. All right, so next we're going to do some arm circles, and for this we're just going to start out with our arms out wide, and we're going to make little itty bitty circles that gradually get bigger and bigger and bigger until they can't get any bigger. And we'll do a few of these, and then we're going to change direction and bring it back in. And after this, we're going to do some torso twists. So we're going to keep our arms out wide, and we're just going to spin around back and forth. Just kind of loosen up your back, loosen up your spine here. All right, and part of that, we're now going to go into just a high stretch or a high reach. So just reach as high as you can here and feel it in your back, in your arms, and your shoulders. And release. So now we're going to do just some arm swings, and for these, just let your arms kind of loosen up and throw them across your body here, just nice and easy. And finally, with our last few seconds, we're going to do some arm pulls. So grab your elbow, pull it across your body, and then we're just going to hold it here for just a second. And now let's grab that other arm, pull it across. So we're going to have 1 minute and 15 seconds here to rack up our machine, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about what we're doing here. Go ahead and put your bench at this angled position if it's not already, and then we're going to rack up our weights in just a second. So we're going to be doing 20 sets of work today. To do that, we're going to have 5 different exercises, and we're going to do 4 circuits, where in one circuit, we're going to do all 5 exercises and roll through them. So for our first circuit, we want to have a little bit lighter of a weight setting, because I want you to kind of judge how much weight you can do, but also, you know, make sure you got your form right before we add up to our higher resistance. So for me, I'm going to rack up a 50-pound power rod, and then I've also got some elastic bands down here again, all set up. So for me, this is going to be a pretty difficult weight setting. Now, I could probably do about 12 reps like this, maybe 13, and that would be a good starting weight to do in this first circuit. So we're going to have then a little bit of a break where we can add more weight to really set us up for these shorter, lower rep, high weight routine or exercises here. And so for our first lift though, we're going to do a chest press. So what you want to do is have these handles underneath your chest or underneath your hands, and then you're just going to press them straight out in front of you, just like this. All right, so here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, as you press out, that's when you should exhale. 6, 7, and 8. Here we go. So in our first circuit here, we also have shorter rest intervals, and that's going to just be to keep things moving. And then when we get to the longer or the heavier weights, we're going to have a little bit longer of rest intervals. So next exercise is going to be a chest fly. So for this, you're going to grab these handles, stretch them out wide, and then you're going to bring them in front of you until they almost touch. Now, you can have a slight bend at your elbows there, and you really just want to be bringing this weight right out in front of you. Stay in control for this like half circle motion. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, so think about how this weight is feeling. Do you have a lot of reps left in the tank? And if so, when we adjust our weight setting, I want you to add a fair bit more weight. If you're really struggling to get through these, well, I'd probably keep your weight setting the same then. So let's do some incline press up next. So for these, you're going to have your hands underneath the handles, and then you're going to press kind of up and out. So you're not going straight up and down. Here we go. 1, 2, but your hands should be going well above where they were for just your normal chest press. Here's 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so now we need to lie or move our bench into the flat setting. And we are going to be doing a lying tricep pushdown. Now for this, I like having my legs hanging over the leg extension here. And then I'm going to grab these handles, and then I am just going to push straight down and push these weights, the handles, down towards my thighs or my knees. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Keep thinking about how that weight feels to you. I know I'm going to add just a little bit more weight to mine in just a moment here, but let me show you our final exercise that we're going to be doing as part of the circuit, and that is going to be our lying shoulder pullover. So for this, lie down, grab the handles, and then you're going to reach out so your hands are just right above your shoulders, and then you're going to bring them down to your thighs in kind of a half circle or quarter circle motion. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Exhale as you're pulling the weight down. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There we go. All right, so we have this 30 seconds here plus another 30-second rest here. And in this time, I want you to adjust your weight. So I'm going to add another 30-pound power rod. I think I can do a bit more. And when you're, in these upcoming sets here, it's okay if you can't do all 8 reps. I want you to be able to do, at least 4 or 5. But, if you can't finish your rep because you're really, really struggling, that is okay. That's a sign that, you're really pushing yourself and your body's going to rebuild and you're going to come back stronger. So We got another 12 seconds here, and then we're going right into our chest press. So again, with this, you're gonna have your hands over your handles, and then you're gonna press the weight out in front of you. Here we go. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, one more, 8. Here we go. All right, so now we have a little bit longer of intervals between each exercise because we're doing a tad bit more weight here. And so our next lift then is going to be our chest fly, like we did in the first time. And you know, our pace is slowing down just a little bit, and that's going to be to give us a little bit more rest and recovery in between each set here. So chest fly though, you're going to grab those handles, reach out wide, have a slight bend at your elbows, and then you're going to bring them together almost to the point where they tap in front of you, just like this. All right, here we go, everybody. In 3, 2, 1, fly. It's 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale as you're pulling the weights in. 6, 7, and 8. All right, we got incline press up next. I'm gonna grab a quick drink of water here now that we have more time. And for incline press, again, we're going to have those handles over our hands, and then we're going to press them up kind of in between. Straight up would be a shoulder press, straight out would be a chest press, and you want to be kind of in the middle there. And so we'll be doing incline press in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so we're now back into our flat bench position here. So again, move your bench out flat, get it locked in place, and then we're going to be doing some lying tricep push down. So again, I got my legs over my leg extension. I'll be grabbing those handles, and then I'll be just pressing down towards my thighs. Okay. All right, let's go, everybody. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Think about that weight setting. If that feels like a, you know, this circuit's been good. I've been barely able to finish my 8 reps. Maybe I could do 10 altogether. I've got a couple still in the tank. I might add just a little bit more. But you know, after this set, think about, you know, you'll have a chance to adjust your weight setting again and find the right setting for you. You don't want to be leaving a lot of reps in the tank. So we got lying shoulder pullover. Put those handles, grab them, put them right above your shoulders, and then you're going to bring them down to your thighs here, just like this. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, so we got to put our bench back in the angled position here for our next circuit. And I am going to go ahead and add another another elastic band, because I want you guys to see me fail on camera here, and I want to fail on camera. And we're going to get into some chest press again. So again, hands over the handles, and then you're going to press it out in front of you. Here we go. There's 1, 2. Exhale as you press out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There we go. Whew. Chest fly up next. I've got basically all of the weight my machine can throw at me here. I guess I got a couple 10-pounder power rods left, but this ain't easy. I hope you're struggling with this too, because that's how we get stronger. All right, chest fly up next. Bring those arms out wide, slight bend at the elbows, and then you're going to bring them in front of you, just like that, nice and controlled. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Incline press up next, but you got a little time for yourself here. You know, shake it out. Stay loose. You are coming into set number 13. So if you made it this far, you have to finish. You don't finish, or you don't quit now. All right. Grab those handles above your hands, and kind of again between a shoulder press and a chest press is going to be our incline press. Here we go. Now let's press, everybody. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. We've got to flatten out our bench here. Again, we're adjusting it nice flat here. And we're going into some lying tricep push downs. Now these ones I was struggling with before. That's okay though. We're just doing 8 or as many as we can. All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's press. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whew. One more set, or one more set in this circuit here. Now you may have noticed this kind of fell back for me. Now just a little tip, I like tucking these top pulleys into this spot here when not in use. And if this plate is not there for you, you can also kind of clip these together, use these carabiner clips, clip them together right behind the tower, and then those will, you know, stay out of your way for you. All right, we have some lying shoulder pullover. Here we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whew. 6 is all I had. Don't stop on my accord though. And now let's move our bench to the ankle position for our last round in this circuit here. Again, you can adjust your weight setting one last time. And what's different in this last round, I just want you to give me as many reps as you have. So if you got 5 reps, give me that. If you got 12 reps, give me that too. I want you to go to failure on each of these exercises. And so I'm doing chest press up first here until failure. Now let's go. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh. I thought I only had 8 in there. Got to push for that last set. Those last couple sets where you're really struggling, that is when you're building the most muscle. You're tearing down those muscles only for your body to rebuild it. So chest fly coming up next. Now I say tearing down that muscle, don't push yourself to where you feel like you are going to tear a muscle or a ligament. You know, if it feels painful, that's when you stop. But there's muscle atrophy, and then there's muscle like kind of tension, or there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 9.5. So as I was saying, if you're feeling like some tightness and it's like you might be pulling something rather than atrophying your muscles, that's a sign you need to stop. You don't want to hurt yourself. There's pushing yourself and your muscles as hard as they go, but if you feel this uncomfortable tension, that's when you need to stop. So incline press though. All right, here we go. There's 1, 2, 3. Give me all you got. Go until failure. 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 is all I got. Now, final 2 sets here. Flat bench into lying tricep press down. How we feeling out there? You got 2 sets left and then you're gonna feel great about this workout. All right, get pumped. You got this. 8 or until failure. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3. Focus on your breathing. 4, 5, 'Ooh, I think that was 7. Maybe it was 8. I lost count there. Ooh. And we got lying, shoulder, and pullover up next. Is our final set of the day. That is final set of this routine. Now, if you have more gas in the tank and you want to do a little bit more work today, I've got some add-on videos that I'll be posting on the screen here in just a moment. And, follow up this workout with those add-ons and keep it going. All right, here we go. Lying shoulder pullover. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last set. Give me all you got. 7, 8, 9. All right. Way to go, everybody. Great job with your high weight, low rep routine. Again, if you want to do an add-on workout and keep this routine or this workout today going, check out the videos. They're probably up here and here or down here or something. But for everybody else who is calling it a day, let's rack up our resistance. You got to remove those power rods from tension, wrap them up, keep them strong, just like you. Great work today, everybody. As always, be good to yourself, be good to others, and don't forget to like this video. If you made it through the routine, comment, let me know what you think, and thank you for watching.